Our next presentation recognizes and congratulates the Waianae Tigers Junior Pee Wee Division for winning the 2015 State and Regional Pop Warner Football Championship and placing third in the Pop Warner Football Super Bowl Championships, presented by Councilmember Pine.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Councilmember Pine.
Thank you, Chair. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. It is my privilege to introduce to you some of the team members of the Waianae Tigers Junior Pee Wee Division 2015 State Pop Warner Champions and Regional Champions, as well as a third place in the nation. And with us, we have Christian Sansano, Nainoa Negam. We can hold our applause till the end. Keli'i Pelenato, Trent Phillips, Nehemiah Timoteo, Victor Higa, Moses Tabangakura, Chasey Gomes, Kilohana Thomas, Radon Piper, Andrew Bushong, Jedias Diaz Molina, Chasey Lopez, Dallas Pelen Taladlotu, Chauncey Keto White, Shane Akoni, Adrian Pojas, Colton Lowry, and of course our coaches, Kepa Kapahua, George Timoteo, Analu Li'i Talalotu, and of course the most important person here, our team mom, Kelly Timoteo. Let's give him a round of applause. So, ladies and gentlemen, out in Waianae lies 31 crouching tigers from the age of 8 to 11-year-old boys whose home field is Pilila'au Park. They work hard, practicing 4 times a week or more, and they love football. They have an amazing record with 7 state Pop Warner Championship titles and were undefeated in the last 2 consecutive years. Behind every great team is a great coach and assistants. Head coach Kenny Joseph uses core values to motivate his players. He says, "We use the Waianae Mountains as an example. We started from the bottom and we work our way up. We continue to be focused. Discipline will get you where you want to be on the field and off," he says. The Waianae Tigers shut out the Kaneohe Knights to repeat the Junior Pee Wee Division I State Championship crown and an automatic Pop Warner Regional Championship title. The Tigers practiced very hard and didn't even let the heavy rain stop them from running typical drills, and they even practiced on Sundays in preparation for the great Super Bowl to come. But trying to get the kids and the coaching staff from Waianae almost halfway around the world was another feat in itself. Most of them have never been on a trip outside of Hawaii, maybe some not even out of Waianae. Team mom, Kelly, said it was a challenge for some to scrape up the $1,600 to cover accommodation costs for each player, which includes food and travel and recreational costs. Some parents had to take loans or ask family members for money, she said. But thankfully, the Waianae community pitched in with local vendors who were proud to see these young boys make it to the top. Said one of their donors and vendors, Jason Joseph, "It is a big honor just for Waianae in general to represent all the state of Hawaii. We get plenty pride. We like to do the best that we can." The Waianae Tigers are one of 17 Oahu Pop Warner Leagues in Team Division I that are considered elite performance quality level. Pop Warner Little Scholars was founded in 1929, is a nonprofit organization that provides youth football and cheer and dance programs for participants in 42 states and several countries around the world. Consisting of approximately 325,000 young people ranging in ages from 5 to 16 years old, the Pop Warner is the largest youth football, cheer, and dance program in the world, and our little team from Waianae came in 3rd in the nation. Let's give them a hand for that. So while in Florida last year, the Tigers learned that the first of their 2 games was against the #1 contender and the predicted national champions. But the Tigers roared back in Waianae. Hey, we're not afraid of anybody, right? But they roared back and beat them 6-0. Their next game was the semifinals, which was broadcast live on ESPN for all of Hawaii and America to see. But unfortunately, they lost against Virginia, the Virginia team that ended up winning the national title. Yet we have to say that that Virginia team was a little stacked, a little deep. They recruited people from all over the place in Virginia, over 20 miles. They didn't stick within the 20-mile radius like Waianae did. In fact, I think Waianae stuck in the 5-mile radius. And they played only their elite 10 and 11-year-old kids. But oh, Waianae, we believe in equality. So even the 8 and the 9-year-olds played against these big boys from Virginia. So we're very proud of our 3rd place finish at the national title. So on behalf of the Honolulu City Council, we take great pride in congratulating the Waianae Tigers Junior Pee Wee Division team for winning the 2015 State and Regional Pop Warner Championships and for placing 3rd in the nation to represent and make all of Hawaii proud in the National Super Bowl Championships. And we extend to you future congratulations and wish you future success in all of your endeavors. Thank you for making all of Hawaii proud. Mahalo.